We are back with a recap of the Cavs' overtime win against the Celtics in Boston by the score of 132 to 123. This game has statement win written all over it for the Cavs. I know that it might be a little early in the season to declare something like that, but this is definitely a game that's going to put the rest of the East on notice that you cannot just take a 13-point lead at half against the Cavs for granted as an automatic win, because this team definitely has the ability, when they're clicking on all cylinders, to absolutely take over a game, take over a fourth quarter, take a game into overtime, and just make sure to shut it down from there. First off, another great performance from Donovan Mitchell. Whatever was ailing him against the Magic, he was able to shake it off last night against Boston. And how about Caris LeVert? Finally stepping, well, not finally, he's been good, but really asserting himself as a dominant scorer in this game. He and Mitchell both had 41 points, the first teammates for Cleveland Cavaliers to do that since LeBron and Kyrie Irving. So definitely some throwback stuff there. I mean, throwback to like not even 10 years ago, but that's a throwback in my book. Throwback to championship contending Cavaliers teams, which through 5 games, this team is looking more and more like it to the day. Their only loss was that close not home opener, but the close season opener against Toronto, and it's been mostly smooth sailing from there. There will obviously be more losses that the Cavs incur, but through 5 games, this team looks really good. And again, all of this is without Darius Garland for the vast majority of it. When he gets back into the fold and is making, and he's gelled again with the team and is back to making plays, who knows what the team is capable of. By the game, the Donovan Mitchell acquisition has been just more and more justified. I was already stoked about it before the season, and now that we've seen it in action, it's just going to be, it's exciting as hell to see Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs just, they seem like they're having fun on the court too, and that's something that's, I think that's something that's like not, it's a little underrated as far as an aspect. There's just kind of a feel that the Cavs have. You can tell that they enjoy playing basketball. When you watch a bad team, like I just said with the Blue Jackets, you can tell when they just feel like they're miserable playing. It's the exact opposite for the Cavs right now. Right now, the Cavs, not only do they feel like they're playing great basketball, they feel like they're playing fun basketball too. They're playing off of each other. They've bought into JB Bickerstaff and his system. I think JB Bickerstaff had a really good defensive adjustment on Jason Tatum throughout the game, so that was nice to see. And again, this team could have easily said, you know what, Boston is, the reigning Eastern Conference champions. We're without our best point guard. They have Donovan Mitchell usually at the 2, at the shooting guard's position. We're down 13. There's no shame in, trying our best, but not really making much of a game out of this at half. But they come out, they make the comeback. They actually get the lead in the fourth quarter. But, Boston is also a really good team, so they're going to do what they do. The game goes to overtime. They have 5 minutes to assert themselves, and they do. Something that really cemented this game as a Caris LeVert coming out party is that when he looked off Donovan Mitchell to shoot a contested 3, and you knew it was the right move, not just because you ended up making that 3-pointer, but because that's just how on fire Caris LeVert was down in the later stretches of the game, that it was the right call to look off Donovan Mitchell to let Caris LeVert run some iso ball and get that 3-point shot off. The really exciting team that the Cavs had here. They play Boston again on Wednesday, but first they play against the Knicks on Sunday, which is tomorrow. But, last night the Cavs showed that they not only have the ability to compete with the best in the Eastern Conference, they have the ability to go down by 13 at half and end up making a comeback from that as well. And just in general, just clamping down a game and making it, making it competitive, even if you didn't think it would be that way or in the earlier stages. And I think that's really important for this Cavs team. We talked about last year with their inability to maybe close out games that they had in the bag. That play-in tournament game against the Hawks is a microcosm of everything that went wrong in the second half of last season. But if this team is able to continue on the roll that they are on, the play-in tournament should not even be in consideration for them. They should be beyond that. And hopefully this continues and Donovan Mitchell continues to be this tremendous player that they acquired for, that they knew they were getting, but still seeing it in practice is still astonishing and is still eye-opening. So thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, leave a like and a subscribe if you'd like. Leave a comment if you have something you'd like to say. Thank you all again for watching, and I will see you at the next one.